Good morning. My today topic is HTML, list, image, table and hyperlink. My name is Sharvan, Assistant Professor from Kumar Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So, first of all, list. In list, we will cover what is list, type of list. In type of list, there are three kinds of list: ordered, unordered and definition list. Also, we will cover the nested list, and later on we will cover images. Also, we will cover images, or iske baad, next we will cover. So, first of all, list. List is basically sequential, or we can say linear order of items. So, list is basically in HTML supplies several list elements. So, most list elements are composed as one or more li item. Li represent list item elements. So, there are three kinds of list as I earlier discussed: ordered, unordered and definition list. So, for unordered list, unordered means there is no sequence is mentioned, still it is in linear order. So, list item will start with a list mark that either it will be bullet, it will be either circle or it will be a square. So, browser will usually change the list mark in nested list also. So, we will use UL as a element to represent the list, and that will be unordered list, and list item will be represented by li item. So, if we are going to use UL and then we are going to specify the list item, so list item will become, that will be represented by this way, that will be represented by bullet, and next is list item. That list item will represent the item we are going to represent, and that will be our bullet mark. Next, as of our choice, if I want to change the mark with other kind of marking, in that case disk is the default type of list. If I want to represent list by hollow circle or by square, I can change with the attribute name type that is given in the unordered list. So, I will write UL type equal to that, either it will be square or it will be circle or it will be disk. Here I represent with square. So, you will see rest of the thing will remain same. You will see here the list marker item will change with square instead of it was earlier in the bullets layer. Next, if I want to make ordered list where the list item mark are given in numeric value or alphabet or in Roman, then we will use ordered list. So, ordered list items in the list are numbered automatically by the browser. It always start with 1, 2, 3 by default, or if I wish to give in a alphabet order, then A, B, C, D will be the marker for ordered list. So, for ordered list, we will use OL. What we will use? OL. OL for ordered list. OL for ordered list, and the item will be given in li tag. So, list item 1, 2, 3 are given. So, here you will see the marker will be 1, 2, 3 instead of in unordered it was bullet or square, it is represented with 1, 2 and 3. So, we have to choose the setting the type attribute, one of the 5 numeric styles. So, these are the 5 numeric styles. If I wish to change with number, then I will go with number, or if I go for lower alphabet, I will give the type value A. If I wish that my marker will be in capital ABCD, then I will give the value as type value as A. If I wish that it will be represented by lower Roman value, in that case I will give the type equal to small I. If I wish my list will start with capital Roman, then I will give type as a capital I. So here in example we see the default value, default marker is numeric values. So that is the way. If I wish to give OL type I, in that case my list will be start with 1 in small Roman. That will be the output, list item, and so on. Next attribute we are going to use, that is start attribute. The start attribute will represent our starting value of the list. In earlier case we see it start with 1, 2, 3. If I wish to start with the third value, in that case I will use the attribute start. As I going to start that thing, my list item will be start with because type is defined small Roman and start is equal to 3. So third value equal to third Roman, and that is the list item. That is the answer of our this code. Next is third type of list is definition list. Definition or description list. Some authors says it as a description list and some says definition list. This kind of list is different from other lists. Each item in definition list consists of one or more definition term followed by one definition data. So this list will be having no marker is there, but we have to define definition term here and definition data here. So DL is start of my definition list, DT represent definition term, and DD represent definition data. These are pair tag, so it will be closed. DL, as you see, DL will be start of my definition list and that is my ending of list. DT represent definition term. Definition term I represent HTML, means I want to give the definition of HTML. So in definition data I will write the definition hypertext markup language. So you will see the result HTML and hypertext markup language as definition data. In second example we are taking definition term as dog. So I define its definition data as it is a human best friend. Next we are talking about the nesting of list. List can be nested. Ordered list can be in unordered list. Ordered list can be in unordered list. That is our choice how we are going to nest our values. So we can nest inserting any kind of unordered, ordered, unordered in any way. So for that, one important thing you note, once you are going to start that list, it is mandatory to end that list. Otherwise you will see unexpected result. So here I represent UL unordered list, type is square. So list item, my first, second list item. So my list item will be in square. Next, in that list I am going to start another kind of list, that is nested list code. So OL type equal to I. OL type equal to I and that start with 3. So list items are there in LI. Once OL is going to be end, again it will continue with that particular list item. So you will see the result. That list, nested list is going to start with 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. My list, that nested list is completed. Once the nested list is completed, my next list item is unordered list, and you will see it as list item. One important thing to note here, if you forget to close that list here, in that case, you will see unexpected result. That list is going to be continued. You will not end that list. Next. So here is what will be the output of this question. So we are taking first heading tag H1, align equal to center, and safety tips for consist. So that is the way to represent any items in the list. So we are taking that example. So we are going to start with OL type equal to A and start with 2. Next, list item, be able to swim. Wear a, second list item is wear a jacket at all the time. Third, don't stand up or move around if canoe tips. Next, we are going nested list is there, unordered list. Default, it will be bullet. So hang on the canoe, use the canoe for support. Third list item is swim to shore. Unordered list is finished. Next list item is there. Don't overexert yourself. List item is there. Use a bow light at night, and order list is finished. You will see the result here. As list type is A and it start with 2. You will see here 2 means it start with B. B, C, D. Next, these are our list items for nested list. Next, that is list item, nested list is finished. Then again it start with E and F. Same, what will be the output? That is output is here. So next we are talking about the images. Here we learn about images, how to place image in our pages. So add an image page can be 2 types. Either it will be background or it will be in foreground. If I talk about the background, in that case we will use with body background equal to that URL, and image will be at the background of the image. If I wish that image will be inserted on page on any position of that image or the web page, we will use img src. So img is the tag to insert any image. So img, this element define a graphic image on the page. Image can be of any type. It can be JPG or it can be PNG or any extension will be there. So second is the src. Attribute is src. src will represent the URL or location or image that is placed at any source location. So the value will be, the URL will be that either this way or that particular directory. Next is alt attribute. Alt will represent the alternate text value in case image is not there. So this is the text description. If image is not loaded at the runtime, in that case the alternate text will be appeared. So next is align. Align will allow to align the image on the web page. It can be left, right or center. Next is width and height. If we wish to change the image height or width, in that case we will provide with height and width attribute, and we will set with value in the pixels or in the percentage. So image size will be reduced or stretched as according to our need. So next is the border. Border will represent the border on around that image. That will be specified in the pixels. By default it is 0 pixels, and if we wish to give any border value or border color also, we can give it also. Also horizontal space and vertical space is there. horizontal space and vertical space both sides of the image specified in pixel. A setting of 5 will be put 5 pixels of visible space on the both sides of the image. Here the vertical space means a top and bottom image specified in the pixel. Setting of 5 will be put pixel on the invisible space above and below the image. So here is the example how we are going to use that. For in first example, we are taking image src equal to jordan.gif. So here we are defining the border value equal to 4 pixel. By default it will be taken as a pixel, so it will be 4 pixel around the image will be created. Second, if I wish my image will be of size 60 and 60, in that case height and width attribute are there and we define the value 60 here. If I provide alt value, in that case the alt value, this text goes with the image. If image is not loaded at the runtime, in that case this text will be displayed. Here S space and V space will represent the horizontal spacing around the image in horizontal way or vertical way, and border width of 20 pixels. If image source and with align attribute is there, so that image will be aligned in left hand side. Next topic we are cover here is anchor tag. Anchor tag is basically used to provide used to create a hyperlink. So hyperlink means we are going to connect with any other web page or any other kind of resources that is available to show here. So here we will learn insert link in the document, define link, define URL, and type of URLs are available. So how we create link? For link we use a tag. A is going to A means anchor tag. Anchor tag means we are going to define define a hyperlink. So for hyperlink we have certain attribute associated with anchor tag. The first attribute, important attribute, is href. Hyper reference means any address or value, address value will be given. That will be your local file. In that case you will define the directory and file name. If it is on web, you will define the value in the you can say as a URL also. So it is also a pair tag. Whatever we are going to write between opening A and closing A, that will become a hyperlink. That will become hyperlink, and that will be, you will see in this example, we see here, click here to go to AKGEC website. Here is will be in underline as well as it will be in default blue color, because it is here still it is unvisited link. We will see here also, we see the these attribute here. So attribute are link, V link and A link. A link only link means that link initially appear, that default blue color is there. If I visit that link, then it become purple in color. Once the active link is there, that becomes yellow. If I wish to provide value to yellow, so I can change that color with color coding also. That is our choice. Ki we want to give in any other color also. Here more on links are there. First we define the link color, V link color and A link color. Once the standard link on the page is given, we want to change in another color, we can give that color also. One important thing here it is, so font color is there. Font is here the user is going to change that color to another color, so it will be in that particular color also to define that hyperlink. So linking can be of two types. That can be internal linking or that can be external linking. If I talk about the internal linking, in that case, that is one page with another page. If I talk about external linking, in that case, it will be within the page, internal linking. If I talk about internal, that will be external, that will be in another page. Here internal says internal link that can be created inside a large document to simplify the navigation. In most of the cases, you see the top, or you having some particular link, and that link is going to open that particular page. So you see a menu bar is there, and that menu bar is going to define that link. So that is going to define internal link. So internal link, here in hyperreference you will define hash symbol also, and name is there, name attribute is there. Name attribute will click once you define a hyperlink, and that goes to particular book, that particular link for searching, and that in particular page, and that is going to see that thing. So in external linking, you have to define this way, that is external linking is there. If I wish to make an email link, in that case we have to use a mail to email ID with colon, mail ID, your particular domain name. So once you will write it here, a link will be created. Once that person is going to click that, automatically that Outlook or that default mail link will be open, and you will the address is automatically in two part is given, that my webmail@yahoo.com.